Okay. Let's recap a bit, shall we? This was meant to be a new start, really. A perfect world. Universe. It was going to be a place of safety for the kids, the little yous. You little... Well, so far, so good. But things started to go wrong soon after you arrived. Now, I can understand your initial shock coming face to face with Maxis, especially after so long. But you did the right thing. You followed the plan. You brought the summoning key here, and you destroyed that bloody machine once and for all. Thing is, Maxis went and ballsed everything up.
Please, you must help me.
He heard voices, you see, calling to him.
Only together can we prevent the destruction of your world.
My God, what have I done? Stop it. Breathe. It's okay. Maxis!
Your suffering will become
just as Maxis promised. These pockets are so full. I expect my pants will just fall down at some point. I had many dreams whilst in these trenches. I say dreams, but really they were more like visions. Starting with the one where Maxis begged me to remove his brain. Insta-kill! I am ready to make the first incision. I'm so close. We can still avert disaster. We can still set things right. The blood vials will protect me. My caloric intake comes only from toxic beverages and gumballs. I think they are slightly softer. Definitely. Why did I take this? I don't even want it! Am I truly that desperate? I know I am doomed, Dr. Monty, but this is just... Come on! So many flavors, so many powers. So many ways to make my stomach hate me. Despite what you may have heard, Dr. Monty, I am capable of handling greater firepower. SMG really should stand for Smallest Magazine Gun, considering how quick they expire. There is still much work to be done. Calm yourself, Horde. I will get to you soon enough. These creatures don't like me. Possibly because I shoot them with things like this. You know, I sometimes feel guilty about Sammy. But then I remember, it wasn't really me.
Destroy their bodies. Destroy their souls.
Compared to your three-headed tentacle stepbrother, you really aren't that scary. Is that banging the nailing of doors? Or are our coffins ready? So many of you. And you look so hungry. There's really not enough of me to go around. That didn't hurt. I'm almost completely numb. Physically. Find its keepers!
Bring them to their knees.
Corsicon's evil influence cannot last forever. I know this for sure. Where were you when I needed this before?
Darkness will find you, now and forever.
Look, I didn't control.
Go forth, minion.
I've seen this before. Yeah, just now, right before I picked it up. The theater. I readily admit that I myself have a certain flair for the theatrical. You will annoy me no more, flying rat. I'd really prefer not to linger around here, unless it's absolutely necessary. What part of leave me alone was not clear? I sense value in this. That's the only reason I picked it up.
Okay, fellas. If you've been paying attention, or even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a heated debate with the old Shadow Man and his Apothicon pals. And it's making it really hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape. Tons of string.
Your screams will be
Sure, we've had our differences, but I am a little bit sad I had to kill you. Oh, this has nothing to do with me. I can promise you that. Wunderbar. I get that wrong sometimes. I don't know why. There's something else on my mind. It may not be what I really want, but I'm used to such disappointments. I question the professionalism of any doctor who prescribes it. Talking to you, Dr. Monte. I may be taking it too literally, but I see no fire this time. Firepower, yeah, but no fire. What is this? Double points! Greed has encouraged me to take a great many risks. Look how unlucky.
Okay, I think I found a way to talk. Given all the shit hitting the fan, there's not much I can do other than give you a bit of encouragement. How about I give you some facts? Little one. Quick one. Fun one. It'll be good for you.
The storm is already here. We are that storm. There will be blood and guts. Probably some bone fragments too. I used to crave power. I honestly don't know what that's doing. Why crave what you already have? Oh, now that's a flavor I enjoy. I'm pleasantly surprised! I wonder, does this alternate dimensions kill them? Or merely transports them somewhere else? Even the damned dissolve from time to time. In its brain, its stomach, its heart, all of the above?
You guys always have to work this hard? In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to leave the most powerful artifact in this or any other dimension just lying on the fucking table. But in all fairness, Maxis was a bit of a wild card. I mean, you remember he was actually just a little drone the last time you saw him. Anyway, he's in the summoning key now. Buggered if I know how we're gonna get him out.
Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on here. Yeah? It's not pleasant. Points! Who knows when we will need the extra cash? Probably very soon. You only delay the inevitable, Dr. Monty. This may be true of many things. I'd be surprised if the Keepers are truly willing to help us. They haven't always been particularly fond of me. This concoction leaves my senses a little afraid. Without bullets, I will resort to more primitive methods of combat. Take your medicine!
Unleash the Mogwais. As easy as 1, 2, 3.
Ah, nostalgia. It really isn't what it used to be.
Speaks volumes.
I have been watching. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds. I know who you are. But questions remain. Why do you do the things you do? What is it that you hope to achieve? The futility of your tiny, insignificant existence. You are but threads of a bigger universe.
He died doing what he loved, being dead. I'm no fan of the biting, or the poke, or the clawing. Hooray! I acquired an infernal noisemaker, perfect for perforating my eardrums. Foolish creature! I had no choice. Wait, that's not true. I'm angry at you. I'm very... Horde falls, we edge ever closer to victory. Sorry! This weapon just brings out my more primitive instincts. We have tried, none have succeeded. Except I would do it for free, but I like the money too much.
Out of the shadows, my loyal servants arrive. Opticon fury is unleashed.
If only they didn't explode! We'd love to study them.
You cannot survive this attack.
So, as if things weren't bad enough, I'm struggling to maintain my presence. Bloody Shadow Man. At least he's in the same boat. How are things going besides all that? Making any progress? Bollocks. I'm phasing out again.
That explosion is very bright. Makes my eyes tingle. Is over, mein Hellspawn. Filthy. Positively filthy! I can taste it in my nostrils. How is that possible? Two explosions in space! There was only one, albeit regrettable, ending. Worry not. The procedure will be quick and violent. Where are my surgical tools? Did I leave them in the summers at Diamond? So I grabbed Dempsey and demanded to know what LMG really stood for. He said, "Let me go, dumbass." I did not know it was LMGD. I take it you're interested in one of my discount lobotomies. For now, I am in control of the elements themselves! Do not fear me! Fear death! I suppose they all tasted the same. Let us resume. There is still much to do. I suppose the one part is that you're free from big popcorns?
Soldat is but one part of our vast army.
It would be very unwise to walk anywhere near this malicious machine while it is...
Great job. I can see why you're so eager to get here.
Obviously, things haven't gone exactly to plan. I blame myself, really. But honestly, I had no idea about this I remember nearly choking on one of these. It is not a memory I want to relive. Spicy. At least it's clearing my sinuses. Oh, this was nothing to do with me. I can promise you that. Nostalgia. It really isn't what it used to be.
Your screams will
See my death cannot be by your hands! I'd really prefer not to linger around here, unless it's absolutely necessary. I will keep this safe. It may hold secrets. I can always use a few of those.
Kaboom.
Let's just try not to think about all the terrible things that went on here. Yeah? It's not pleasant.
You have sealed your own fate.
Then abrasive, loud explosions we shall make. Begrudgingly. It's loud, Kraus, and takes a long time to get anything done. But enough about Dempsey! Time for Dr. Richthofen to practice dentistry.
Double points!
With a shotgun!
Kaboom. Max ammo!
I really wanted something more. I always have. Will I ever get it? many dreams whilst in these trenches. I say dreams, but really they were more like visions. Starting with the one where Maxis begged me to remove his brain. I will hold on to this. Why? It feels good. That's why. Touch me, and you will provoke a response. Insta-kill! Oh, that's definitely not sitting well.
You know, I think we should try to be quiet around here. Show some respect.
The above?
Doesn't that make us a little surplus to requirements? No matter what crazy chaos is coming, it's always better to be prepared. So, Richtofen, with all this
Yes, Dempsey. My plan is to live through this day. If we can do that, then we still have a chance. My caloric intake comes only from toxic beverages and gumballs. I suppose it would be boring if they all tasted the same. I once hoped I could understand the message behind this madness. I never did. Fortunately, this is not heavy. I barely have the strength to lift a finger. If looks could kill, I wouldn't need this big gun. Come closer, Horn. I'm now offering group discounts on the botanies. I used to crave power. I honestly don't know what I'm thinking. Why crave what you already have? Hooray! I acquired an infernal noisemaker. Perfect for perforating my eardrums. Behold, I am wielding a rifle and will do bad things. Their various internal organs will soon be more external.
Accept my embrace. Accept defeat.
Rain death from above.
My parasites.
Okay, fellas. If you been paying attention, or even if you haven't, it should be abundantly clear that things are seriously out of whack. Business as usual, I suppose. Anyway, I'm having a bit of a heated debate with the old Shadow Man and his Apothecon pals. And it's making it really hard to keep this reality stable. I mean, honestly, look at it. It's practically held together with tape and bits of string. In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to leave the most powerful artifact in this or any other dimension just lying on the fucking table. But in all fairness, Maxis was a bit of a wild card. I mean, you remember he was actually just a little drone the last time you saw him. Anyway, he's in the summoning keep now. Buggered if I know how we're gonna get him out. Something else I should probably clarify. This is it. The ether. The infinite. Otherwise known as Agartha. Or is it Agartha? Well, whatever way you slice it, or spell it. It's the reality beyond. Beyond the world you know. Beyond your perception. Just so we're clear, I'm absolutely not talking about death. That's a whole other can of worms. Speaking of which, you know how people say when you cut a worm in half, both parts keep on living? Well, they do. Kind of, for a bit. But then one of them dies. Not sure if it's the arse or the head. But that's the problem with worms. They're a bit short on distinguishing features. What was the point I was making? In the beginning, and believe me, there was a beginning, everything was in its proper place. Time was linear, just as it should be. But a little thing called Element 115 changed all that. Especially when, what was it again? Yes, when Group 935 came along. Once they started messing around with it, they buggered everything up. 115 shouldn't even exist in your dimension. But nonetheless, here we are. Bloody teleporters.
With all the freaks I killed over the years, this ought to be free.
Once Element 115 came along, the Apothecons weren't far behind. Have I mentioned them yet? The Apothecons are beings that feed on energy. Wait, that's an oversimplification. Energy is a rather broad term. I mean, it may be better to explain it as the spark of life. The purest form of energy that ever existed. Is that better? Not sure. Sounded a bit hippity-dippity new agey when I said it out loud. Anyway, this energy, the Apothecons, feed on it. They conquer and consume dimensions. It's kind of their thing. The ball-crushingly bad news is that their appetite is ferocious, voracious, insatiable even. They're hungry. Very hungry. Bottom line, If you don't sort shit out, they're going to gobble up this universe, just like they gobbled up so many others. Okay, I think I've found a way to talk to you. Given all the shit hitting the fan, there's not much I can do other than give you a bit of encouragement. How about I give you some facts? Little ones, quick ones, fun ones. It'll be good for morale.
The theater. I readily admit that I myself have a certain flair for the theatrical. Is this a bribe, Doctor? You know we're already in it for so long. I think I smell death. Yeah, that's it.
I've seen enough tentacles to know where this is going.
Double points!
You know, I sometimes feel guilty about Sammy. But then I remember, it wasn't really me.
I cannot dispute that. But I allowed myself to do what I did. Proves that.
So, if keepers try to do what's right for the universe, I'm going to feel so validated and vindicated in a moment.